All right, hello everybody. Thanks for coming back again. I'm gonna do another one of these political commentaries since this is just exciting stuff that's going on. So yeah, the as you can tell by the name of the video, Trump just won't give up. Can't he just shut up and go away? Is apparently what everybody wants. Of course, we all knew he wouldn't. So, yeah, he's fighting it as best he can. There's a lot of news about this. It's actually really hard to find some of the articles I was looking for because if you just search Donald Trump news, it's all about how horrible it is that he's fighting this and what a disgrace and la da 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 da, a bunch of crap like that. They seem to forget that this same thing happened back with Gore and Bush. I believe Gore didn't concede till like December 8th. And if I'm not correct, I believe that they don't have to officially call it till like December 14th. I think it's when the government has to make up its mind and call it. I don't know if it's the Supreme Court has to call it, but it's not the media. The media doesn't pick. So anyway, of course, he is starting lawsuits in a number of states. Here we have campaign says new lawsuit seeks to stop the certification of Michigan election results. So let's read a little bit of this. It says the campaign of Donald Trump said Tuesday it's suing Michigan in federal court in an attempt to prevent final certification of the state's election results, as Trump continues to refuse to concede to Joe Biden or accept the outcome of the race for presidency. Of course, they add that in there, just kind of an interesting way to spin it with words, but whatever. The allegations of election misconduct are similar to those outlined in other lawsuits in Michigan and additional states. These lawsuits have largely not succeeded. Some incorporate allegations that have been debunked or refuted either by the free press, or elections officials. And yet, that's kind of, I mean, most people assume this is not going to work. It's not just, if there's any other really good information in here. That's just a process he's starting. I imagine it's not just Michigan. He's doing this in. I would imagine he's going to do this in Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, and Georgia. He can't just Michigan alone won't win this for him because they've already called with them calling Pennsylvania and Georgia for Biden. I mean that put Biden way ahead. So it'll be interesting to see where that goes. I think a lot of people are getting their hopes up, thinking that yeah, Trump's gonna fight back and this isn't over. It is pretty much over. You can't expect the the very system that wants to get rid of him. You want to rely on to overturn the electric process, but here we have another interesting article. This is a GOP lawmaker suggests Wisconsin electorates choose a presidential winner. I'll read a little bit of this. Wisconsin Republican is suggesting the state electors choose whether Trump or Joe Biden received Wisconsin's 10 electoral college votes. Biden won the state with more than 20,000 votes, which is very, very close. That's like, neck and neck. State Rep Joe Sanafilippo, I don't even know, of New Berlin says he doesn't trust the election process or the outcome results. Well, he might have trusted more if Trump had won, but yeah, can't blame him there. He's a member of the Assembly Committee tasked by the Speaker, Robin Voss, with investigating the election. He's calling for an outside audit into what he said was a wide range of irregularities that cast doubt on the results. There has been no evidence of any election fraud. He was reelected last Tuesday. Well, these are just random statements here. You either have to toss this election out and have a whole new election, or we have our delegates to the electoral college vote for the person they think legitimately should have won. So basically, what that is, they actually made a ruling, I believe, in the Supreme Court back in June that the states electorals could effectively call their state, which is, I don't know, it's kind of strange because that kind of nullifies the actual voting process. But I guess if they thought that there was some serious foul play, they have a right to do so. I don't know. Once again, will this go anywhere? I mean, if they just started calling the way their states are going to go, that that's that could be a scary road to go down. So yeah, once again, I think my last predictions were pretty accurate. I predicted that they would call Biden for the win by the end of the week. I was wrong about Trump getting those couple states that look like they're in his favor. Um, but yeah, I still don't see him pulling it off because he's using the very system that wants to get rid of him to attempt to pull this off. So I just don't see it going anywhere. It's going to be curious to see what happens with Trump after this is all over. Or is Team Biden going to try to go after him? Are they going to try to block him from basically ranting and raving for the next 4 years? And I think soon I'll do it. I'm going to do a full video on what I think the Biden term is going to look like. Just a few things I expect on the pipeline. I would imagine one of the first things that we're going to see is when they get, once he's in office, I think we're going to see a mask mandate, a federal mask mandate across the board, and I think probably a federal lockdown across the board. Because, like I said, all this talk that the coronavirus is going to go away after the election, no, it can't. I mean, they beefed up the fear too much, so now, I mean, until you have a clear cut vaccine, which is I'll do a video on that too. But yeah, they have to keep pushing the narrative now. They're dug in too deep. So yeah, I'll do I think a video on that on what I think where he's gonna take us. Mask mandate, lockdown, and probably a war, I would imagine. So expect to see that soon. Uh, Thanks and goodbye.